to start by bringing to the microphone someone who is very important to this state. She is a wife, she is a mother of 4. She's the first person to ever prosecute using DNA evidence in the state of Louisiana. Most importantly, she's a person of class and dignity, but most of all, grace. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Mrs. Wendy Vitter.
Thank you. It's great to be here. Yeah, I did have another life a long time ago where I was a lawyer and things like that. And now I'm very proudly a stay-at-home mom. Now, David likes to say that we tossed the coin and he lost when we decided one of us would be able to stay home. And I know I'm very blessed and lucky to do that. So I really think and know that my job in life is trying to raise our 4 children. Now, 3 of those are teenage girls. And there are some universal truths about teenage girls that I think I know a little bit about, since I'm trying to raise 3 of them. Number 1, teenage girls want everything they see. Number 2, they try to bend or break every rule, every chance they get. And number 3, they spend far more than they have. Does this sound familiar to you at all? Yeah. In our home, I'll tell you what happens. In our home, they want everything they see. That means, my clothes, not all my clothes, my jewelry, my makeup, anything they see in the house, they think is theirs. The federal government is the same way. They want everything they see. They want your health care decisions. They want to name the CEO of Ford or Chrysler. They want their hand in everything right now. Number 2, our girls try to bend and break every rule. We have rules. We have chores. We have allowances. We have curfews. We're pretty old-fashioned that way. And the girls will tell me all the time, well, my day to walk the dog was Tuesday, but I was out and Jack took that day, so I don't have to do this Tuesday. Can I do Monday instead? Your day is Tuesday. You follow the rules. That's your day. They try to say, well, Sophie's the oldest and her curfew is 11, but we're only 3 years younger. Shouldn't ours be 10 instead of 9:30? I mean, just breaking little things. No, the rules are the rules. And the federal government, obviously, is the same way. But they don't try to just bend the rules. They have taken the rules for the federal government, which are laid out so beautifully in the Constitution, Amen. And they have broken those rules or ignored them. How easy could it be? We put up a chore list on our home wall for our kids to see. Look at this document. How easy is it for the federal government to be able to read the rules and follow the rules they have? Shouldn't we expect at least that of them? Yeah. If our teenage girls can do it, can't our elected officials do it? And number 3, they spend far more than they have. And since only one of our children has a paying job right now, that means they spend money they don't even have because they're always coming to us. Can I have? I need this. I have to have this. All my friends have X, Y, and Z. Now, Sophie is our oldest. She's 17. I'm proud of her because last year she got a paying job. She's still in high school, but she really wanted a job. So David and I sat down with her and we said, okay, you can now have your own checking account. We taught her the basics. You can't write a check for what you don't have in the account. If the money doesn't come in, you can't spend it. Now, she may not be the brightest in the world, but you know what? She got it. She understands that completely as a 17-year-old, that you can't spend what you don't have. And you can't write checks that are going to bounce because it's going to come back and get you and you're going to be paying more for that item. Yeah. Well, do we need to talk about what the federal government's doing? What's the latest? on our debt. $1.3 trillion? It's mind-boggling. And then yesterday, I saw they're going to spend even more in stimulus spending. I don't see that that's working out so well now, so I don't see how they could possibly think to throw more money after this bad money. Our teenage girls get it. Why can't our federal government get it? You can't spend what you don't have.